My name is Ariadna Vendelova, and I'm an aerialist and movement artist from Košice, Slovakia. I live in this beautiful mountain land close to the city, and my specialty is aerial silk and also aerial hoop. I do dance improvisation and I teach yoga, and all of this has been a part of my life for 10 years now, or 11. So I started when I was 19. I was introduced to aerial silks by a friend of mine. We worked on a project, we made a show, and then I continued working within the discipline for several years by myself. I was self-taught in the beginning, and after that I decided to start taking more workshops and take the aerial arts a bit more deeply and seriously, and that's when I attended the US Aerial Championships in New York, which was a huge experience for me, which gave me a lot of perspective. After that I came to France to Rencontres and Danse, Aérienne in Saint-Nazaire for the first time in 2016, where I took the Silks Masterclass with Anna Prada, which was, I would say, a life-changing experience for me. Anna was a huge inspiration, lots of wisdom in terms of the quality of movement, not only on the ground but also in the air. It totally opened my eyes to a different approach to aerial movement, and the quality of my own movement, technique I've learned from her really influenced my next journey. So I would really consider that festival in Saint-Nazaire with Fred Depp as a huge turning point in my career, in my life as a mover, as an aerialist. And that's also when I met Fred Depp for the first time, and we got acquainted. It was really nice. I met so many different artists, teachers, became friends, and I was so lucky to be invited to teach at the festival Rencontres in 2 years from that first meeting. In 2018, after I had my child, I became a mother. But Fred Depp invited me to teach Silks Masterclass and some Silks hoop and yoga classes for the first time in the festival, which brought me back to Saint-Nazaire for the second time. And after that I came once again the next year, and this is going to be my 4th visit to the festival in France, which I'm very happy about. I'll be teaching Silks Masterclass and some other aerial silks classes for beginners, intermediate and advanced. I'll be doing a research creation class with the masterclass students and technique classes with the others. Besides that, I work in my own city in Košice as a manager of an aerial dance studio, La Lira company and La Lira Academy. So we are also a local-based studio providing classes for people within our community. I do various kinds of creative activities for the community. I create performances, I choreograph. I've had a student of mine, Katarína Sobinkovičová, just being accepted, and she's in her first year in the École Nationale de Cirque in Montreal, Canada, which is a huge success for our company and for our studio, that our student became a mature artist and got into this great school in Canada. So we are very proud of her. She was also attending one of the festivals in Saint-Nazaire in 2017. Besides all of this management, creation, choreographic work, I also work on my solo shows. Once a year, usually, I produce and create a singular performance. Lastly, it's been a residential show and a solo aerial silks experimental aerial dance production called All My Skirts, which I was working on with Fred Depp as my supervisor, dramaturgical supervisor and movement consultant. And we've worked together for 1 year in 2019 in 3 residencies to create this show. One of these residencies was in Prague, whilst one was in France at Rencontres, and one was in my home city where we premiered the show. And now we are hoping to tour the show a bit more after the COVID crisis is a bit over. So I might hopefully show something of that mutual creation at the festival this year, hopefully. And otherwise, my aerial journey has been, I would say, a very rich, very deep, very personal process and the journey, and I find myself still learning about the quality of movement, about the movement creation methodologies, which is something very interesting to me, and I'm very focused on the organic movement quality, very much influenced by nature, by yoga, by dance improvisation, by the breath work together with the movement. So I bring a lot of focus in my classes to how to breathe when we move, how the movement and the breath and the creation of movement is influenced by these inner flows of energy, of breath, of expression. So these are my major interests as a mover, as a teacher, as an explorer. I'm very much influenced by the elements of nature, the wind, the water, the earth, the fire. I try to bring to movement all those aspects which, compose our world. Like, I try to feel them through the body. I try to provide this experience and share those with my students. I try to also express them in my creations, as I find this really, really interesting and essential for also healing the planet, healing the environment, connecting to the world around us through our movement practice. Well, I'm very happy to be part of this festival this year again with the whole team of teachers and organizers. I'm looking forward to meet some new students and to see some of those who are returning back again and again, and we became friends and colleagues and a community. So I hope to see you there, and I wish you a really beautiful spring and nice summer days until then. Goodbye.